With effect from January 1st, 2024, most international students are no longer allowed to bring their family, their spouse to come and join them in the UK as dependents. Okay, so this is the latest update from the UK government immigrations and visa. I don't know if you have heard about the update, but that is what is happening as of now. And recently, one of my clients also encountered this problem, right? He reached out to me and it was like, this is the issue that he is facing. And it was like, I ought to have done this since last year if I knew this is how it was going to be. All right, so he cannot just go and join as his spouse in the UK. So he had to look for other routes. So right now we are already working on the work visa route, and we are getting positive response, at least. And I'm very sure that very soon he will be joining his spouse. Because today I'm going to be talking about alternative immigration routes for spouses, especially those that want to go and join their spouse as a dependent, especially if your spouse is schooling in the UK and not working. For those people that their spouses is already working in the UK, yours is still, at least it's very much easier. At least your spouse is already working in the UK, so joining can very easy. But if your spouse is studying in the UK and you want to go and join as dependent, it's kind of difficult now. I'm not gonna lie to you. The process and everything is not except well, I'm about to share other means by which you can go about it, and hopefully this is going to help a lot of dependents out there, and it's going to make the journey easier for you. And before I just continue, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Gabby, and before we continue, I would love you to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You've been getting values from me from time to time. The only way I just need you to say thank you is just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can be rest assured that you're going to get much more values from me, right? So after watching this video, I'm going to add some link in the description for you to also check out the site for information, the things that you're going to need, because if I start mentioning all of them here, it's going to be too long and too much, and it's going to take a lot of time. So I'm going to be dropping the links under this description, and I'm very sure that it's going to help you. So let's dive into the topic for today. So what are the alternative immigration routes for spouses that are looking forward to join their their fiance, their husband, their wife as the dependent in the UK? All right, so we all are familiar with the normal route where your husband is working in a country, so you can just get the family visa, go and join the husband as far as the person is working. So that one is still sure. But you are studying, and you've already written in your statement of purpose that after your study, you are coming back to Nigeria to come and repair, the repairable, do the doable and all that. So you are going to abide with it, right? So, but how do you go about it? How do you go and meet your spouse? How do you get your stay and everything? So I'm just going to be talking about three major ways. There are many ways, there are other ways, and I'm going to be dropping the link, but these are the three ones that I know that can actually make the journey easier and make it work for you. So let's dive right into the three different ways by which you can relocate to the UK as a dependent. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is the skilled work visa. And I know that a lot of you have heard this and you are tired of hearing this, but this is actually working, right? One of my clients started his work on Monday recently. Good thing, right? How does the skilled work visa works? Okay, so basically the skilled work visa allows skilled workers, maybe from Nigeria, from other countries, to come over to the UK, under the sponsorship of a licensed sponsor to work in the UK. And this is how it works. When you apply for a job, maybe right from your country, maybe Ghana, Nigeria, whatever country that you are, you apply for a job through all these platforms, Indeed, Job UK and all that, and you get an offer, right? And the job is sealed. So your employer is the one that help you to work all the sponsors and everything, and they attest to the fact that they are the one bringing you over there, and you'll be granted accommodation, at least pending. Maybe some may give you accommodation, some may not give you, but for the fact that they are the ones sponsoring you, you're coming over there, it's going to make it easy for you. So once you're able to get a job, then going over to the UK is going to be very easy, and you can't just go and work in the UK and you won't take your family along. So that is very much easier. Even for those of you that your spouse is already studying in the UK, you can just easily go there, and once your spouse finish studying in that school, you guys, both of you are still in the UK, right? So I think that is better, and sometimes you might even be lucky to get a place that is closer to where your spouse is studying. But at least for the fact that you are in that UK, that means that after your spouse finish studying, he or she can come and live with you, and you guys continue your life in the UK. So, and that is for the skill work visa. And the second one is the visitor's visa. Now, this is how the visitor's visa works. Talking about the visitor visa, you can only visit your spouse for up to 6 months, right? So when you go through visitor's visa, you are going to, in the process of your application, you are going to tell them your intentions, how long you intend to stay, but don't go and mention one here. You can only stay for like 6 months, but this is what happened. For the 6 months that you are going to be visiting your spouse, you cannot work and you cannot study, because your visa is visitor's visa. So when it's getting close to visitor visa, then you can start reapplying for your stay and all that. That's another another story entirely. But at least visitor's visa is going to get you to where your spouse is, at least to meet, to talk, discuss, spend some time with them, and thereafter, when it's getting closer to the end of the 6 months, then you can just try and reapply for another form of visa that allows you to stay. And like I said, I'm going to drop you the link, because there are many routes by which you can reapply to stay and sort out everything that will warrant you to be eligible to stay with your spouse or live with your spouse and continue living your life. So visitor's visa is another means. And number 3 is the global talent visa. The global talent visa is actually legit, and it has worked for a lot of people. I mean, people that are into fashion, different fields of professionalism, they have traveled to the UK based on the global talent visa. And this also works like the sponsorship visa, because you don't sponsor yourself. It is the visa is for people that excel in different categories of art, humanity, science, and all that. So, and when you get this visa, when you are eligible, or you're lucky to get this particular, or if you are lucky to be endorsed by a global talent, then you can relocate to the UK and even take your family along. And that is the easiest. And I will encourage people to also check out the link for the global talent visa. There are so many, opportunities, fields, professions that are tailored to your fields. And I feel that this is going to help a lot of people out there. All right. So these are the 3 major ways that I would love to talk about. And I hope that this helps somebody out there. Feel free to reach out to me if you need more information, inquiries, or anything at all. And hopefully I would love to help. You can check my email under the description. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel once again, like and share this information with people that might need it. There are a lot of spouses that are separated as a result of all this. Please share with them, and I'm very sure that it's going to help them. All right, see you next time. Bye.